Hello and welcome to episode/session 19 of Primordial Harmony, a heavily modified run-through of Wizards of the Coast's Princes of the Apocalypse D&D module with your DM, me, Mike, and I'm joined by...
I'm Nyx. I play Ilaria. She's a wood elf ranger with a panther named Valora.
I am Kitties, and I play a fantastical gnome bard named Hum.
Heyo! My name is Miles. I play Tedeas, a awesome art seeker.
I'm Justin. I play Zachary Vitalis, the Fire Genasi Shovel Knight.
And today we are introducing our new player.
I'm Cinna, and I am playing a Gnome Wizard.
Alright. When we last left the excavators, the horrifying troll floated on a pool of water inside the tower in the Bayguard Keep, slain handedly. As the party deliberated on what to do next, they heard a commotion coming from the great hall of the keep. Upon investigation, they found one of the working folk that was loyal to the cult had attacked Floriana. She defended herself easily and shocked the fool to death. The party decided then that the other cult supplicants were too much of a liability and began to drag them out of the hall, out of sight and earshot of young Sihara. But one of the cruel, cowardly men cried out, claiming to know of a footpath down to the cave beneath the island with the underground river. He did know, and the party took him down with them and found themselves at a small landing. However, they still lamented at not having a way to open the locked gate. But just when it seemed most dire, a strange, icy mage emerged from the water. This high elven spellcaster seemed to be neutral in terms of loyalty. He gave the party a copy of the gate key in exchange for a warm body to freeze. Conveniently, the party was more than happy to get rid of the cowardly supplicants they had with them. Thus, they got a boat out of the area beneath the island. With the stars to guide them, the excavators towed the boat with the innocents from the island toward the coast, toward Rolid. Once there, they immediately saw something wasn't right. Their ally, Lanad, and some of Rolid's town guard were engaged with a group of Crushing Wave cult initiates. The party would learn that only a few minutes ago the Crushing Wave came in force, a group attacking the keep and a group marauding around town, breaking into homes and looking to kill guards and innocent people. Springing to action, the excavators split into two teams to assist in defending the town. Illyria, Zachriel, and Floriana to the keep, while Carahil, Hum, and Tedeas ran around town defending Rolid's citizens and helping the guard. The party turned out to be a shot in the arm the guard needed, and over the next hour, cultists ran or were slain. Their leader, Drosnin, pierced through the heart with Zachriel's javelin. We pick up in the wee hours of the morning, the town watch making sure the folk of Rolid were secure, and the party collecting themselves as the dust settles. In a meeting hall on the second floor of Rolid Keep, Zachriel. You see Floriana, with sheer exhilaration in her face, panting with the effort. She looks into your eyes, wraps her arms around you, and kisses you with the most passion you've ever felt. She pulls away, giggling, taking your hand in hers. As Illyria walks up the stairs, she quietly says, "I love you." What do you do?
I pull her in tight. I kiss her right in front of Illyria. And then I kick the guy's body on the floor.
Illyria, do you want to react in any way?
Whoa, what did I just witness?
You just witnessed a man kissing his wife.
I'm just gonna say, chicka wawa.
Oh my god. I have to apologize to anyone listening. I have a cold. Alright.
Rip bod.
Yeah, no kidding.
Aw, how sweet.
So,
Get a room, you two.
We had a room. You came in.
And then you kind of look around and see a bunch of guards just like dragging bodies of cultists around and out of the way and probably out of the building.
Valeria, we must get to the others. I mean, we were successful.
Yes, we do.
Screen wipe, to the middle of town, where Tedeas, Carahill, and Hum are have just taken care of the last cultist. One screaming away into the night, as the guard are just beginning to go around and make sure everyone's secure.
We need a drink.
You said it.
A big drink, maybe 5.
Do you think Blustery Brews is still open?
If not, I'm sure
Normal.
Norval will open the bar for us.
Yeah, we should probably meet up with the rest of them first, as much as I'd like to go straight for the alcohol.
Well, we did say we would meet them there, so they should catch up soon.
Perfect, let's go start the party.
So, you guys do meet up at the Blustery Brew. And Carahill looks exhausted. When you guys slip in there, actually what you see when you get to the Blustery Brew is the aftermath of some cult initiates and reavers, the guys with the long swords with the shark teeth, invading, and a couple of guardsmen and Norval cleaning up. Norval is he has a white shirt on, and it's not white anymore. It's very much red, and he has sort of a very bloodied dagger hanging at his belt, and he's helping a guard kind of drag a body. And he kind of, as you enter, he looks up and says, "Hey, what a night, huh?"
You're telling me?
It feels like a night for drinking.
Well, he kind of laughs and says, "Not exactly open, but I'll crack open a bottle for you."
There's a good man.
I knew I could count on you, Norval.
At that point, Zachriel, Floriana, and Illyria arrive, if you guys are arriving there.
I was about to ask if we were.
Yeah. You arrive. You see this bloody mess around, bodies of cultists, and one guard that they're putting a shroud over him.
I just kind of give them a head nod and say, "How was your night?"
How was blast?
Sounds
Her
better
javelins
than
for a
ours.
new chart.
Oh,
Should have seen it.
sounds like a wonderful evening, yes.
We need to drink. Floriana, do you drink?
Does Floriana drink, Justin?
You know what happened in that bar.
Fuck. Yes.
Break the DM night.
She says, yeah, break the DM night. God. She says, yes, but, and then, like, she kind of, like, takes Zachariel's arm. Zihara.
Yeah, we should probably go get her. Who'd you leave her with? What's that woman's name?
Her name was...
She lives here in town, right?
Yeah, her name was, Naireen.
Naireen. Right.
I'll head over to... What was that halfling's name? Lanad?
Yes.
I'll take a brisk stroll across town and...
Yeah, I'm coming with you.
Okay. And she says, "We'll be back." And they exit. Just as Norval puts down a really big bottle with a amber fluid in it. And 6 glasses.
I pick up the bottle and just pour some into each glass and hand one to Tedeas and one to Illyria and say, "To the night."
To the night.
May it be over quick.
And it's like 2 in the morning right now, maybe 3 in the morning. So Zachariel, as you and Floriana head across town, you see guards like talking to citizens, and you notice that there's one guard with a cart, like in fucking Monty Python Holy Grail with the cart with the bodies. It's like that.
Bring out your dad.
He's just like picking up bodies that are clearly cultists and putting them in the cart.
Are any of them moving?
I'm not dead yet.
Roll perception.
You will be
Feel
soon.
melty. The crush
I think I'm-
will crush you.
I think I'm getting better.
Roll perception. Okay. You don't see any of them moving. Floriana's just kind of like, ugh.
Yep. Not a pleasant sight.
So you get to the other side of town, up to Lanad's warehouse, and hold on, let me move this up for the sake of the stream. And you kind of see some guards talking with Lanad outside, and he sees you and Floriana and says, I'll keep that group that you brought in the warehouse. I think one of them actually lives around here. She's wants to know if it's safe, and I was just talking to this guard, and he turns and he goes to open the door. And I assume you kind of are following. And he opens the door, and you see Narian just kind of like trying to soothe Sihara. She sees her 2 parents, and she just bolts to you, and she just collides with Zachariel's legs, and just kind of whimpers into you, and she just says, "Oh, so scary."
Oh, you don't need to be afraid. All the bad men have been handled.
Floriana chimes in and pats her head and says, "Your daddy's right." And she just kind of like looks up at the 2 of you, and Floriana just picks her right up. Meanwhile, back at the bar.
I give a good yawn. I'm freaking wiped.
I poured Tedeas another drink.
How
Carol.
you feel, area?
Carahill, meanwhile, during this time has asked Norval for a room. She got the room, and she's passed out.
So what's our next plan? We stay here, we find the rest of the cultists, what do we do?
I need sleep.
Agreed.
Norval, can we get one of those rooms too?
He says, "Yeah, of course."
Room for me as well.
So you guys are able to go ahead and deduct a silver for each room you want, because it's a silver. If you want to skip over the Zachariel and Floriana. Zachariel, what do you want it to do? Are you gonna go back to the bar?
Yep.
Okay, so you guys come back to the bar with Sihara.
We leave a key at the bar for Zachariel and Floriana.
And the night will pass without incident. Do you want to... Is everyone just going to sleep?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I am.
Zachariel stays up half the night. He's not doing anything intent. He's just kind of watching his sleeping family, but also looking back out to the bay to make sure that it's actually over.
You don't see any other boats make shore or make landfall, and you see that about all of the guard is out now. Everyone's on alert as they go around, making sure citizens are secure, making sure there's no more bandits marauding around. And with the skill you saw with at least a few of them, you're pretty confident that they would be able to handle any stragglers that want to try to fuck with shit.
He just kind of watches for a little while and then goes to sleep.
Okay. With Sihara between him and Floriana.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
So the morning comes and...
Oh, can I get in there quick?
Yes, you can.
When I get behind my room door, I want to kind of collapse and take a bit of my armor off and take a look at the wound I have on the side.
The wound is starting to heal. However, you get a weird feeling when you look at it.
Do I recall in Fourth Stride if there's any, good chapels or religious places that I might be able to...
You know that there's a whole district of chapels and temples to different deities. Like there's a whole block of them. It's common knowledge.
I'm going to write a little note and kind of stash it in my armor in a little hidden spot a little bit.
Okay. Do you sleep as well? Hello?
I try to.
Okay. You fall asleep because you're exhausted. And you have a dream. Sure, we'll go with that. You dream when, Tedeas, you kind of gain some kind of consciousness. You realize you're on four legs. You sniff the air, and you smell an appetizing aroma. Fresh meat. You run it down. You can see the prize running away from you. You pursue. You trample them to the ground, split open their side, and take a big bite. And then suddenly your vision, the red of the hunt, clears, and you look at the face of your victim, and it's Hum. You're eating your companion, your friend, your ally, dead by your tusk. You look down at your now human hands and see them stained with blood. And suddenly, you feel a hand on your shoulder, and the agony of loss and bestial rage ebbs. Oh dear, that's not how you will save these lands, Tedeas. And you recognize the voice as Katie. But then you realize, as her warm hand moves to your cheek, it's Safinir. Rise, Truth Seeker.
Why are you showing me this?
I wasn't showing you this. I intercepted this. In your city of material and technological advancement, I'm sure you already know of the block of temples, but there's one in particular to my master, the Watcher. Within its walls, you'll find someone that can help you lift the curse, and you can continue your journey to save these lands, unfettered by the rage of this cursed beast. And I'm assuming you're kind of looking up at her, or you're looking away?
I'm still kind of looking at my hands.
Okay. She pats your head, and the your vision kind of just turns white, and then kind of like the red you see when you close your eyes when you're looking at the sun, or when you're facing the sun. And you wake up with the sun on your face. Everyone else is waking up at this time. It's probably about 8 in the morning. What do you do?
I'm dressed and I'm downstairs already trying to find some breakfast.
Breakfast comes easily enough.
Just gets dressed and goes downstairs. Sees Illyria. What's for breakfast?
I'm not sure. I was just about to ask.
Norval, who's kind of groggy looking, he puts in front of Illyria a bowl of hot porridge with a side of sausage.
Yum. Can I get one of those too, Norval, please?
You got it?
Thanks, Noble.
And Zachariah, you wake up to see her on your chest, she's kind of like patting your chest, and she's like, Dad, wake up, I'm hungry.
Yep. What do you want to eat?
I don't know. Floriana's just like shifting, and she wakes up too.
I don't know if they have. I don't know. Oh, you can check, I guess.
She pouts, and she just kind of like turns and slips off of you on the bed. Floriana starts to get up, and then like coughs. Stand by. Ugh.
I hear when a character makes a dad joke, the god of that world calls.
That's the new.
Sounds like you're right.
That's the next meme of this game. So, eventually, I assume, does Tedeas make it down to the?
Yeah, it'll be a little bit later than most people, but I'll head down eventually.
All right.
Good morning, Tedeas. How'd you sleep?
Not well. You all can handle roll it without me, correct?
Well, I think we're done here. I think we're gonna head back to the Force Ride.
As soon as Carahel dragged her little bones down here.
And at that she does, and she's ready to go, and she says, I'm ready.
Well, I am forgetting that I had something to do with my uncle. I need to head Force Ride a little early. I'm going to start heading out. I'll meet you back in town when I do.
Oh, come on, Tedeas. You can't travel alone.
It might be best. And I kind of look at it. His daughter. It's probably for the best.
You're acting very strange. Something going on?
I'm concerned about a few things, and I want to deal with them.
How does Tedeas look to us?
Tedeas just he looks about as tired from the previous night as everyone.
Tedeas, don't be silly. Travel with us. We're safer in a pack.
I would hate for my good friend Tedeas to be out there alone when a war band walks off the road again.
Or a band of gnolls.
No warband can catch me.
Well, at least have some breakfast. I mean, I'm sure they have your favorite bacon here.
I'm certain they do. It's just I'm not very hungry right now.
Tedeas, what's going on?
It's personal. I really. Meet me outside for a second, would you?
Okay.
I kind of walk out the bar, kind of quickly, rub my hands together.
I look at everyone else. What's his deal?
I don't know, but he doesn't look well.
I'm gonna go out there. I follow Tedeas.
I hope he's okay.
We cut to we cut to those two outside of the bar.
You can't travel with me right now.
No, that's not a possibility. We're together.
That's wonderful. But I'm afraid I might hurt you if I travel with you.
You're gonna hurt me?
Do you remember what Jolliver was?
Yes.
Do you know about how those things react when they strike or hurt someone?
Hum's face just turns white. What do you mean?
He got me, Got me. I can't be near Sierra. I can't be near you. I can't be near anyone until I get this dealt with. I'm not going to hurt you.
You wouldn't hurt me, Tedeas. You need to stay with us. We need to help you get better. You can't
Do
run.
me this. Allow me to take care of this. Allow me the peace of mind to know I'm not going to even try to hurt you all. I'm serious, Hum. If I'm correct about this, it's not good.
Hum starts crying a little bit and says,
I need you to cover for me. I need you to be strong for me and tell them that I'm not going to be here for a few days. I'll take care of this, I swear. I'll be back.
you know where to find me, right?
I do. It's just I'm scared.
Mike, can we see what's going on through windows or anything?
There are windows if you want to peek. If you want to... How close are you guys to the door? Hum and Tedeas, how close are you guys to the door?
We're on the side of the building, away from the windows.
Okay, so we can't see
Fair
anything
enough.
then.
Okay. Then you can't see them. You don't know this is happening.
I'm an awful liar. I'm awful at hiding things, you know this, and I don't think I could convince them to let me travel on my own, but it's what has to happen.
You need to go now then. Just go. Just go now. I'll cover for you.
I kind of kneel down and give her a big hug, and then
She holds on him way too tight. So when he tries to stand up, she's hanging from his neck.
I got to go.
Okay, Tedeas. Be safe.
I will. I can't.
I know where your mother is. I'll find you.
Oh, don't tell my mother.
I'm gonna tell no one.
So,
Hum watches him walk away.
briskly.
Yes.
Oh,
And she dries her
actually,
eyes.
you have a... Just a reminder, you have a donkey here. Or a mule. Not a donkey, a mule.
Well, he leaves the mule with me because I gotta take back the very expensive broken...
The cart.
The very expensive broken motor.
I'm quite
Oh,
certain
that's
I'll be
right.
faster on foot anyway.
That's right, the motor broke. Oh, that's right. I completely forgot about that. You have a deposit on that thing. When
Yes,
I...
you do.
Sweet.
Aren't you happy about it?
That's why you're a bastard.
Stay in the city, they said. Be the good guys, they said.
Oh my god.
Lose 180 gold.
No, listen, when I decided it would be broken, I totally forgot about the deposit. Holy shit. Okay. So, that's gonna change a few things, but it's alright.
But we'll bring back the parts of the motor that aren't broken, and
Sure.
they could put a new water element in it.
Well, is there somewhere around Roland that we can get it fixed?
No, not at all. There's no workshop or anything here that's on the same level as the one in 4th Stride.
I mean, the only thing that we know is broken on it, that the elemental is out of it.
And like the container is broken. But and you aren't really sure if that means the whole unit is fucked or if it's just like a component or something. You don't know that.
So we're just going to bring back the motor.
Okay. So you kind
So I
of
walk back into the bar.
Yeah.
And go sit
you
next to Zachrael.
You all notice him walk in without Tedeas.
Okay, when we gotta go get that motor and then head out to Stride.
Go grab Tedeas wherever he went, and he'll help me lift the motor back into the cart.
There will be no Tedeas.
Then how will we get the motor back in the cart?
Lynette has the
Where is Tedeas?
he had a thing to do. He'll meet us in Fourth Stride. We have to trust him.
You let him go by himself?
He's an Asmar. He can fly.
For a very short period of time.
We have to trust Tedeas's choices. And plus, I tried to hang on his neck. He just threw me off.
What is up with him?
Just threw you off. Very feral of him.
Jesus.
The pause moment. You go.
That knife just
Well, we're going on the same road anyway, so I'm sure. If he does get in trouble, we'll probably come across it.
Most likely.
Alright, so you guys get the cart, and what Hum was hinting at was that Lanad has a crane in his warehouse. And so he's able to but the problem is you got to get it off the boat first. So you all go to the trouble of getting the boat onto the landing, and then getting the boat up to the warehouse, and then getting the thing off, and that takes a good 45 minutes or so. Squirt, the little water elemental, kind of leaves the motor and just kind of looks at Zachriel, and Sihara sees the elemental, and she kind of flinches back a little bit.
Oh no, it's fine. He is a good one. He's just a little trickster. I pulled the bottle out.
And he kind of like, he motions to Zachriel, motions to Sihara, and kind of like waves with a little tendril of water, and then kind of flows into the bottle.
Does Sihara speak Primordial too?
Yes, I would say the whole family can, because technically they can.
Mm-hmm.
Mechanically they can. So, actually that's kind of a good way for Zachriel and Floriana to, like, have a private conversation from the party. So you guys...
Yeah, Mike, we could talk to each other.
So you guys get all set up. You all get the mule from the stable, who luckily wasn't harmed during the attack that night, and load up and start heading out.
Let's take Tedeas' ass on the road.
Sihara rides in the cart at some points. As long as you let her.
Yeah, I let her.
She's kind of just like dangling her feet off. Just kind of looking around.
Hum sits next to her.
And
She doesn't want to ride in the cart. I'll put her on my shoulders the whole way.
Alright. And she's your height.
Well, I show her Sprinkles, who is, my little mouse that's been hiding in my lute, and we play with Sprinkles for a while, and then I show her how to play the lute a little bit.
And her first note is a twang, and it sounds awful.
And I just giggle and show her again.
And Floriana's just this big smile on her face the entire time. About midway through the day of the first day, let me take you guys to the region map. Hold on. Stand by. Nope, not the boat.
Donkey!
Donkey! You see an owl flying toward a lot of you, and attached as it gets closer, Illyria, you notice a note attached to its leg, like a small rolled up piece of paper, and it kind of flies and lands on your shoulder.
Okay, so I take the piece of paper, unroll it, and read it.
And what's that? Do you want me to read it aloud? Or do you want to read it aloud?
You can read it.
Okay. You recognize Altosi's handwriting. It says, "Dear Illyria, I'm fraught with conflicting emotions, and I thought it best to write to you. I'm sitting at my desk at work, and I couldn't wait until I got home. Things are going swimmingly for the development of the Earth skiff, but we're running very low on cowbast. We have a supplier in Oreboro, but this is the second time a shipment has seemed to disappear. We sent a runner with a couple of way shields over to Oreboro to see what was going. That doesn't say that, but he returned with nothing but a promise. I'm worried because that supplier cut us a good contract. We're going to take a big hit. Oh, I have to mention, we brought in a Guybrush, a Earth Genasi from Akka. He's teaching the entire staff Primordial, and we're beginning to implement a project to learn to communicate with Earth Elementals, like your fiery friend can. But the real reason I'm writing you, sis, is I have a surprise for you. I noticed that Vlora went and found you. I had something commissioned for her to protect her. I'm incorporating some magic from home, and some Earth Magitech. I've actually been working on this technology as a side project, but it works just fine. I tested it on myself. Before the incident, mind you. I'm excited for you when you get back. Love you, Altosi."
Okay, I'm gonna say I just read that out loud to the gang.
Sure thing.
Well, that's good news.
Sounds good.
I'll have to go see him when we get to Force Drive.
Absolutely.
So the day starts to wind down, and the sun starts to set. You guys settle down for the night. Do you have a watch?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay. What's the order?
I'll take first watch.
I'll take second.
I guess that leaves me at third, or
Well, you'll be up the rest of the night after that point. Your trance.
so why don't I just take first?
Because you have high perception. And it'll be dark.
That's true. Okay.
Plus, if we get interrupted, you might have your full rest done anyway. Not that that matters at this point.
All right. So the night passes without incident. Do you guys want to do any kind of scene? Does Miles want to describe how Tedeas is alone? If he's so inclined.
Alone,
It's
scared.
I got like a Zuko alone vibe going here. That's what I'm getting.
it's not a happy kind of marching, but I'm going to keep quick, and I'm going to stop to rest. Caution, I sleep.
You're cutting out. Can you repeat that?
I don't remember the overland speed names exactly, but I think it's like the forced march that you continue through the night and try not to rest. I'm doing that.
You're doing that? Oh, I need a con check.
I'm definitely not going to sleep at any time until I get to forced ride.
Oh god, okay, actually I need to look up these rules now. Hang on.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun, right?
Because this is important. Okay. Okay.
Sad, Incredible Hulk music going on.
Yeah. Okay. Make a Constitution save.
Okay.
Okay. Travel for 1 hour. Everything seems fine. Oh my god, you're gonna keep going then, aren't you?
Yeah. I got to change.
Okay. Prepare for rolls and rolls and rolls.
How many days is it to forced ride?
2. Hold on. So, hold on. Let me do some measurements here. Stand by. That's not what I want.
Sitting by.
Red leader standing by.
Good luck.
Okay. And then. Okay. So. I need to look up travel times.
How's Cinna doing over there?
Good.
Cool. Man, this is dumb. I don't want to know. Oh, paces. Here we go. Okay. What's your pace, Tedeas? Are you just marching at the normal pace, or are you like jogging?
It's a normal. It's
Okay.
not like
Got it. Okay.
it's not that panicked to the point where I have to run like that.
Got it.
Marathon sprinting. From roll it or stride.
Fake
Okay.
Dash, bonus action, dash.
But now.
Dash, bonus action, dash. There's actually rules for continual dashing.
Yeah.
Yeah, eventually get exhausted too.
Let me do this one more time. Okay, so. Okay, so another hour. Go ahead and roll a Constitution
Okay.
saving throw. Okie doke. Go ahead and roll another Constitution.
Ooh.
Okay, you take 1 level of exhaustion.
So what happens when he takes the one?
First one is disadvantage on ability checks.
Mm-hmm.
It goes up to 6. When you hit 6, you die.
I feel like I need to punish you for this. I think I'm going to punish you for this. So you take a level of exhaustion. You've made, just to make this clear, you've made 30 miles. Well, and it's like getting to be night. Actually, by the time you've made 30 miles, the rest of the party is probably setting down for camp. So roll me another save. Wait, hold on.
How far from forced ride am I now?
11 or 12 miles.
Yeah, I'm still pushing.
Okay. 1.
Oh, that was with disadvantage too. Disadvantage not for saves, it's just for the other thing. I just plus. Either way, it's 13.
Either way, it's 13. That one actually succeeds. So 33 miles. Actually, I'm gonna drag your token. No, I won't do that. It's too much work. Okay. Roll another. Wait, hold on. So 1, 2, 3.
So how much do I cover in an hour?
You cover 3 miles
3 more.
via the rules. Yeah. So for every mile, so like the way travel or the way forced march works, just so it's super clear. Oh my God, there's so many. Okay. At the end of each hour, PC must make a Constitution saving throw with a difficulty class equal to 10, plus the number of hours traveled past 8. So the first one was 11. The next one was 12. That's where you got that thing. The next one was 13. So you passed that one. So this one's 14.
Okay, so another one?
Yep.
Alright.
You definitely failed that one.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
you take another level of exhaustion.
That's gonna have my speed, I believe.
That's going to half your speed.
Now I'm kind of like walking slow.
Now you're just kind of like stumbling around. You're going to keep going?
He's gonna take like a short rest breather. Probably at it.
Say again?
He's probably gonna take a short rest breather and then get back at it in an hour.
Okay, so now I'm counting hours. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the short rest. Okay, so you make another 3 miles. So crap, I messed up. Hold on. 24 plus. You did that 4 times, so 12. Okay, so now you're at 36 miles from Rollid toward Force Stride. You took an hour rest.
From it now?
Huh?
How far out am I now? 9 miles?
Yes. Making me do math. Hold on.
How dare I?
How dare you're 6 miles out actually.
Ooh, okay.
And actually, nah. Okay, so you take a short rest, so that's 5 hours into their long rest.
Mm-hmm.
So and then you continue on at half speed because a short rest doesn't remove exhaustion.
No, it doesn't.
Nope. So that's 2 levels of exhaustion. Second level reduces your speed.
Mm-hmm. I believe so. It's
So-
been a while since I did Barbarian, but
Yeah, it's half speed.
it's for Barbarian.
All right. So you get up with you're still very exhausted, of course, but you're gonna keep pushing.
He's gonna keep going.
Okay. All right.
Ooh, I did that with disadvantage. It should be the 18 still.
Yeah, it's 18. And the DC would be 15. So you're still there. You're only another 1.5 miles now because your speed was halved.
Okay.
That makes things easy. So 37.5 miles. This is entertaining, right?
Oh yeah, really.
Oh my god.
It's an
Okay,
arduous
6 hours. Are you gonna push on?
I'm 1 away from the town, so I'm gonna go for it.
You're not 1 away. You're 5. You're 4.5 away.
4.5 away?
Yeah, your distance traveled from your short rest to this point was 1.5.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, it went down to 1.5.
Yeah. You've
Yeah.
moved a total of 37.
37.5 miles is your progress. But you're pushing?
I think I gotta risk it until I get one more.
Risk it for the biscuit. Okay.
Go for it.
Go ahead and roll a con save. This is the DC of fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4,
The last
5,
one's
6.
15. It should be
That
16.
passes actually. Yeah. So that's another 0.5 or 1.5 miles. So 39. You're 3 miles out of town. The next DC will be 17. You crazy.
It's mostly he doesn't want to fall asleep until this is dealt with. I mean, can I reduce my speed even further and like reduce the DC, or is it
No.
just any hour travel?
I mean, at this point you're awake and trying to stave off sleep, which is also something that takes con checks, so I'm just gonna keep it as is.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to, because I thought it would be con checks either way if I was staying in a sleeper, if I was just walking.
Yeah.
So.
We got to vote for go for it in chat.
All right.
All right, that's another level of exhaustion.
Oh.
What does that
There you
nail
go.
him?
Saving throws and
Disadvantage on attack and saving throw.
Jesus.
I still get there though.
Okay, so that's another. So math. I have my calculator up. So you're 1.5 miles out with 3 levels of exhaustion.
So even if I fail, I get there, but the next one I fail after that is going to put me at 0.
Nope.
0 speed.
Nope. The next one is hit point maximum halved.
Ooh, all right, perfect. That means I'm actually going to get this done.
Yep.
So
Unless
go
you,
ahead
like,
and roll a
critical
con.
fail
So that fails. So your hit point
Yep.
maximum is reduced.
Woo.
So how many hours has it been? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That'd be
So it's sunrise as you get there.
Mhm.
Actually, yeah, it's sunrise as you get there.
Alright.
Party wakes up.
Oh, what a relaxing sleep. I feel rejuvenated.
The second I see the sun, I'm going to find a spot to camp out.
I mean, you're right in front of the city now.
No, then I'm going right to that temple district.
So you kind of like slough your way there. A guard is like at the front gate, kind of looks at you, and let me change the music.
Oh, is the music playing? I don't-
Well, now it's daytime. Guard sees you and kind of just looks at you and says, "Son, you look like hell. Have you been walking all night?"
You're very perceptive. I walk past.
And then he like just kind of like shakes his head and like looks back at you and says, "Take care of yourself, please. Go get some rest." And then he kind of just looks back. Some kids are crazy. Meanwhile, the party. You guys. Oh man, we're just gonna focus on Tedeas because you guys have a whole day of travel, a boring travel ahead of you.
Yeah,
Um,
we just
You got 8 hours to do.
along and
Just mulling around, cute stuff happens with Sihara, and yeah. Well,
Oh, is it Tedeas' time?
I mean, because the stuff that happened with him needs to happen before you guys make it back to Forstride.
Okay.
Okay, so Tedeas. Oh shit. Okay, so let me go to the Forstride map.
Today, Sihara is going to learn to play the pan flute.
Ooh, fun.
So you guys are not on that bridge. You're actually. Everyone else is off screen. Tedeas' bar is empty. I don't know why that is. But that's where you are, Tedeas. So the temple district is on the other side of town. So you're just kind of like zombieing your way. You're kind of zombieing your way through Forstride.
15 feet every 6 seconds.
Yeah. And
It's slower than most people would walk.
why don't you can move your token so like show me the route you take and then we'll make
Where
this-
is exactly it on the map?
Eh.
So no, the top is the. No, the top is the.
There.
That
Okay.
one?
Yeah, that place. It's marked on the
Oh.
thingy too.
It's kind of by where we did the house.
It's kind of where it's right across the way from the plaza.
Then yeah, I'm probably, if I remember correctly, this is kind of where the bar is. So I'm probably gonna stay close to the college.
So
Possible.
as you walk through the college, people are kind of they're just okay. People are going about their day, getting to class and stuff, and you see somebody and you're like, what? You totally get you're so delirious that you look down at this person and you think it's Hum, and you're just like, what? And they accidentally bump into you.
So sorry, I wasn't seeing where I was going.
Hold on a second. Delia, you bump into this very tall, muscular, blonde-haired man in scale armor who looks extremely exhausted as you're
excuse
making your way
me.
to class.
I, like
Sorry.
look up from my book.
I didn't
Are
mean
you okay? Do you need some help?
yeah, I probably need a lot of help. No. You have a good day. And I start hobbling past her towards, outside.
Can I want to like watch him go
Sure, you can watch him go.
and
As
then
he-
follow him?
Sure. Why not?
Do I notice her following me? Can I make a check with disadvantage?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Go and hold on. Do you intend to try to hide?
No.
No. Okay. Well then, you do. You do notice her.
I'll just walk in blocks. Certain. Yeah.
Can you repeat that? You cut up.
I'm just gonna go a few blocks and just make sure, it's not just happenstance. My mind isn't clear, really, so just making sure that this thing is for sure following me.
Are you sure you don't need help, sir?
Well, it doesn't matter. I just need to talk to the clerics.
Well, I can escort you if you want.
It's fine. You have things to do, I assume. Just enjoy your day. Don't worry about me. Keep walking.
I like how she's probably foregoing class to follow this random stranger.
Who looks like holy hell,
Yeah.
Holy hell.
Probably covered in blood.
right? Still.
His armor's got
Right.
some dried blood on it or something.
I guess I'll go to class then.
That'll be fun later. Anyway, yep, I hobble my way, get going, and I get over, this way, and I kind of cut across and go to the churches.
You
Yeah, I look forward
you run
to
in
watching.
you run into a fence.
No, fence. I can't see that close.
That that brown line is a fence, so you have to go
Okay.
around.
So yeah, I'll go around, get over here, and start looking for the Watchers temple, I guess.
So there's no such label, and you aren't actually sure of what god Safinir was referring to when she said the Watcher.
I kind of grab someone nearby that looks like they're in robes and knows stuff. Do you know where the temple to the Watcher is?
Person kind of oh son, you look horrible. Are you all right?
I need a cleric, and I'm supposed to go to the temple of the Watcher. Something about the Watcher.
He says, "Oh, that's hold on." He says, "Oh, that refers to Helm. He's in the Temple of the Quorum 4, just down the street." And he kind of points to this building here.
If I never saw a road again in my life, I start hobbling that way.
What'd you say?
If I never see a road again in my life.
All right, so you get
Bye.
in. It's still early morning.
Quasimodo sanctuary, just knock open the doors, and kind of fall in.
A couple of acolytes are like, "Oh my god!" and they kind of walk over to you and help you to your feet. Are you all right?
No, I'm not. Someone sent me here. I need a curse removed.
Oh well, we can get you help from our high priest. He's knows how to remove some curses.
Yeah, I'm going to sit down on one of these pews. If I fall asleep, just hit me, and I'll wait for him.
I just need
And
to
I
stand by.
Sit down on one of the pews, and I just kind of throw my head back, and I smile a little bit, knowing that the sun's out.
Ah, crap! I can't sneeze. Oh, I hate that.
No, that sucks.
Oh my
Just
god!
look, Look into the light.
There's no light to look into.
That's you.
Bless you. That's my name, man. Achoo. Okay, give me a second here. So sorry, I'm sick.
I think our DM is dying.
DM's not
the
dying.
The game is in a constant thunderstorm, and every time he coughs, it's just a clap of thunder.
Oh my god.
Maybe we should seek shelter.
Seek shelter. The only time there's a storm is if I roll 100 on a percentile.
Ah.
Here we go.
I'll be right back.
Oh my god.
Yes, my child.
Oh god, make me not sick, please.
It is done.
Thank you, God. Okay. So an acolyte kind of comes back, taps your shoulder as you're dozing, and he says, Father Osen isn't busy. He'll come and speak with you. He's a cleric of Helm. He might be able to help you.
Perfect, thank you.
And the guy comes up and he's got all of the vestments on, and he says, "Oh, what's troubling you?"
Is it just me and him, or are the acolytes still around?
I mean, there are some around. Some of them are kind of cleaning, but they're like out of earshot.
I kind of wave my hand, kind of so he can come in for a whisper, kind of secrety.
He leans in.
Where creature got me?
Oh my. He kind of like looks at you. He says, "Where? Is the wound fresh? Where did you get this wound?"
I got it off island off of Rolled about 2 days ago. I haven't stopped moving. I just kept going until they got here.
Oh my, you must be exhausted.
Does the name Safinir mean anything to you?
He kind of like strokes his chin. No. Not in particular.
Never mind. I was told to be here and that someone here could help me.
Well, son, I can certainly help you, but I'll need to cast a certain powerful spell to rid you of this curse, but it requires a component that I do not have.
What is it?
He says, it's a certain yellow diamond. We don't keep such gems on hand. Lycanthropy is very uncommon, but there's probably a jeweler in the market that can provide one.
How does the turning work? How long do I have?
Well, last evening was... He kind of like thinks, and the DM looks at the calendar. I had to like look up lunar phases just for this. He
and
says,
we're not on a solar lunar calendar either. We're on like the 10 days.
so basically I had to like make it from scratch kind of. Okay, but anyway, he says, well, the previous evening was we're in a waxing phase. I think the day after tomorrow we'll have a full moon. When it comes, you best be careful.
Well, that information helps me greatly. So I will not turn until that day or that night.
He says, well, if my knowledge is correct about these curses, it's been a while, son. It'll only happen for that evening, and then you'll turn back. You'll still have the curse, but you'll still have your human form.
I had a horrible dream and I couldn't allow myself to see it actuate. How late is this place open?
24 hours.
I'll return. Thank you, sir.
He says,
I
wait,
can't-
before you go, let me give you some help. I can't remove lycanthropy with this, but I can certainly ease you. And he casts Greater Restoration on you.
Oh, this dude's a boss.
So you remove 1 level of exhaustion. So now you've got
I did
2
not-
instead of 3.
Oh no, I have 3 now. I hit 4.
Oh, you hit 4. Well, now you have 3 now instead of 4.
Yeah, that's way better. I get my hit. Alright. Keep the 26 health, go back to 29, and I scoot my way adorably over to the market and try to find a jeweler.
I'm so sorry. This is the Tedeas episode, everybody.
I'm trying to expedite this.
All right. So you go to the market. You ask around. Still pretty exhausted.
Yeah.
You make your way to a jeweler, and let me bring myself back to the Force Stride page. You make your way to a jeweler, and you ask about yellow diamonds, and it's a halfling jeweler. He says, "Yellow diamonds? Those are pretty rare. I usually only get those from Orenborough. We haven't really gotten a shipment recently. I'm fresh out."
You're kidding me.
Afraid not.
When is the next shipment due?
Merchants come in most of the time. Merchants come in whenever they feel like it, son.
What was the town you said?
Orenborough.
How far is that out?
You know how far it is. Just based on archaeological stuff with your uncle and Katie Coolger. Let me make sure the stream can see this.
Just keep it a long distance.
Oh, it's only like a week's travel.
Right?
We're doing handcuffs at night, people. All right. Sounds
Okay,
good.
so we need shackles then.
I am going
We don't
to
even need shackles. I could just
Very-
use mold earth on you and pin you to the ground.
bury me up to my neck.
Oh my god. Ah.
Well, knowing that, I'm going to go rent a room somewhere in town, far away from the bars,
Okay.
and collapse.
Unfortunately for you, the only
What, you
places.
say all of them are on one side of a town? It's
I
a cold
mean-
town.
I mean, yeah, mostly. Although you do. Okay, here I'll do this. You search for a place on the other side of town. Let me bring back Force Stride. You search for a place on the other side of town, and it's like you're having trouble finding like an inn, but you find a like an apartment, like a tenant housing, right? You approach the landlord, who you assume is the landlord. He says, "Oh, what can I do for you? You look
I
tired."
need, yeah, it's been a long day. I need a room or apartment, short term.
Oh,
Pay you up front.
well, I have one on hold, but how long did you say?
Probably 2 days, 3 days.
Oh, that's fine then. Gold for 2 days.
Oh, gold for 2 days? This is what he said?
Yeah.
Oh, I was waiting for a number. Yeah. I hand him a gold.
Mm.
Which room is it?
He gives you a key and tells you the room number.
Alright. I go into the room. Is it at all furnished?
Yeah, it's not really. It's got like a cot, but it's not really furnished.
I push the cot up against the door. I lay down on it, armor and all, and I just pass.
Okay. Tedeas passes the fuck out. And we go back to the rest of the party who are on the road.
On the road again?
Sihara is just kind of playing with the loot. and she makes a nice chord and a three note little melody with hums, instruction, and help.
And I tell her, okay, keep playing those 3 notes and I'll play along with you.
Okay.
And so we start playing a tune for everybody to march with. We'll call it our happy marching tune.
Makes me want to play the what the fuck's that called? The
Please don't play a recorder.
No. That
God.
music.
Guitar Hero.
Right, left.
The Neko March. Do 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 do. That one. But anyway, the day kind of passes without an incident. As you approach Fourth Stride, the very recognizable sight of the sun setting before your eyes as you approach. However, as you approach Fourth Stride, wait, where is it? Oh, here it is. What? Okay, stand by. Illyria, you can hear in the distance. And you see a before the city aways, you see a blue flare shoot up into the sky. And you know,
Remind us what that means.
and you know that this is the caution level of alert, where a large band of monstrous creatures are gunning it for the city proper. And it's on your side, where you are.
Stay alive, guys.
Look alive.
Why can't things ever be easy?
Sihara, climb to the front of the carriage, sweetie pie.
She nods.
I ready my bow. Look around.
Okay, so as you guys sort of advance, you see off to the side. I'm going to make this quieter. Off to the side, you approach, and as you see it sort of off, the flare itself is sort of to the northern, sort of the northeast side of the city. And off of the road, it comes into view. You see a group of militiamen sort of half retreating from a decent number of what you recognize as gnolls. And they're in front of this, what looks to be a farmhouse. It also has a windmill, and behind it is a field of wheat.
So the militiamen are running kind of away from it towards us.
They're retreating sort of. They're not retreating like running away. They're like keeping their distance and firing shots into them because they are outnumbered. There's only about 3 of them. And I assume like you guys sort of approach.
Yeah.
So at the same time, Delia, how do you say your name?
Delia.
Delia, I'm so sorry. Delia, you're with your family in their house near their wheat farm, and you hear militiamen say, "Bar your doors!" And you hear the grumbling sounds of these creatures as they start approaching, and your father makes short work to bar, or he starts to go and bar the door. What do you do?
I will I'll let him bar the door, I guess, and watch out the window.
Okay.
Have we caught up to the militiamen yet?
You will in just a moment. Sorry.
I guess I'll have my father bar the door after I go outside.
And he's like, are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
As you...
You guys stay here. I'll make sure you're safe. And then I want to cast a tiny hut over them.
It takes 10 minutes to cast.
Oh.
Tiny hut.
No, it's 1 minute.
It's 1 minute, yeah.
It's
Okay.
10 minutes for a ritual.
Also, it won't cover the entire house unless you want it to be, like, extra small.
Like, over them, like, in the...
Oh, I see what you mean.
dining
Yeah, okay,
area.
I'll let this happen. Yeah, sure. Yes, okay. You do that, you get out, you see them, like, sort of, advancing, there's a group of them are sort of advancing toward the city, and then a group of them are sort of advancing toward the house, and then you see this group of people, with a cart, with some kind of object on it, headed in that direction. So you guys catch up. You see this, this gnome, leaving a house, and let me bring you to the combat page. Oh god.
Hum is shocked because she wasn't aware there were other gnomes in town.
Gnome friend. Maybe you're related.
I look over at
that's
Zachariel.
So Tedeas
I
is
look
in
over
here.
at Zachariel and I say, "Is that a gnome?"
Yes.
My god,
I think
work.
it is. It's a little girl running into danger.
Oh, y'all can do it.
I'm going to hold on to my pointy hat as I'm running towards battle.
Crap, hold on. I thought this token was done for you, but I guess not. Hold on, let me set up your token. And then we'll get rolling. Okay. With your amazing AC of... shit. Music.
Oh, can I have access to my cat, please?
You should have access to your cat. Hold on.
Like, I can do Valora's sheet, but I can't access, or I can't, like, click on her.
Oh, the token! Okay. That makes sense. It wasn't the sheet, it was the token.
Ah.
For some reason, this didn't carry over. Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll initiative for these guys. You can take 5. And then roll initiative when you're ready, and then we'll pick up.
Okay, right back.
Alright. So obviously the leader of this pack cries out, and he's going to kind of just point his finger, and what's his speed? He's going to kind of excitedly push his way past some of his allies and make an attack against Zachariel. Several attacks, actually. As it swings its bony glaive at you. 22 to hit.
Hits.
For 4 slashing. And then it bites you.
Ugh!
16 to hit.
That misses.
As
it moves in to bite with its mouth, I'm gonna riposte.
Yeah,
I jam the shovel in its mouth.
that's a hit.
And
Solid.
14.
14. Alright. Illyria.
Okay, I'm going to... If I move Valora over here, is that kind of passing the one that hit Zachriel?
If you put her in this square where the arrow is, then no, it wouldn't be. So if you put her here, no, it wouldn't be. It wouldn't be passing.
You would have to leave his threatened square.
Yeah.
Although
Okay, I'm gonna tell Valora to go over there. So that would be 20, so I can do the pounce.
Yes, although she'd be like, yeah. Well, she has to move in a straight line towards, so she'd actually be like in Zachriel's space, kind of, but I'll just say after the pounce, she can just end up there. So go ahead and roll the attack. That is a hit. So you, what is... Pounce knocks prone, right? Can you read to me what pounce is again?
Target must... Oh, where is it? Must succeed on a DC 15 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Okay. He does not. He is prone. So she can make a bite attack. With advantage. So that's 10 slashing. And then that's a hit. Nice. Solid.
So that's one. I get an extra attack again too, right?
No. Oh, wait. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes. Yes, you do. Go ahead and make your attack.
Okay, I'm gonna make it on that one there.
Alright. Alright, that's a hit. For 14 piercing. Ah! Alright. Now it's all Dem's.
Right in the chest.
Now it's all Dem's turn. So this one sees Valora pouncing on his leader. He runs up to her and is going to try to attack her. Trying to just jab him with his spear. 20 to hit.
It hits.
For 5 piercing. This one's going to rush up to Zachriel and is going to attempt to attack him. 19 to hit.
19. Hits.
8 piercing. And then this one is going to take a shot at Illyria. This one is going to take a shot at Illyria with his longbow. 21 to hit, 7 piercing. Twang! As it just flies over his master, and Valoran just hits Illyria in the shoulder. Then the one that Illyria hit is going to back up a ways and return fire. 15 to hit. The 15 hit. Illyria
Misses.
Misses. Just grazes against her leather armor and runs off to the side. Hum, it's your turn.
So Hum is going to throw Enhance Ability at Zachriel.
Which ability?
I'm giving him Bear's Endurance.
All right.
Oh, no, wait. No.
Bull's
Yes, the
strength?
Bear's Endurance.
Oh, okay.
No, he's going to do because he also gains 2d6 hit points.
10 hit points. Alright. We'll go ahead and roll those. Or I'll roll them. 2d6. Oh, you did it.
I already
10?
did it.
Nice. You get 10 temp HP. Zachriel.
Loot.
Anything else you want to do?
I feel strong like a bear.
No, that was it.
Okay, no bonus actions.
No.
Alright. This Null is going to step back and he's going to attempt to shoot Zachriel.
Actually, can I throw my inspiration at Illyria?
You can. You're now inspired, Illyria. Longbow on Zachriel. 13 to hit. Misses. Floriana.
Here. Everywhere. 100 feet? Alright, well, she'll just hit this guy here right next to me with a shock beam.
Alright.
Or she will attempt to.
That unfortunately is a miss. It zaps the ground and burns some of the grass.
Yep.
Alright. Is this guy on initiative twice? What's going on? Hold on. No, I guess not. Okay. This guy is... Oh, crap. I didn't have the map up the whole time. Sorry, stream. No.
Joy forgives you.
Let me, hold on.
Oh, is Joy watching?
Yes, Joy is watching.
Hi, Joy. Sorry, Joy. Alright.
Shout out to Joy!
So...
All the love.
Well. Alright. That Null is going to take a shot at Hum. Because he's a dick. For 5. Haha.
He misses.
You see a arrow just kind of land at your feet. Sticks into the ground. This Null is going to kind of just come over here and gonna try to take a shot at Illyria. 21 to hit.
Yep.
8 piercing. As it bruises you through your armor. Zachriel, it's your turn.
Alright, so Pack Lord is prone.
He is.
I'm gonna swing down at him.
Alright. That's a hit.
For 10. And I'm
Okay.
gonna swing down at him again.
That's a hit.
For another 10.
Described.
I cut his head off with the edge of the shovel.
Hell yeah. By the way, did you see the...
And then,
Oh, go on.
so I cut off his head with the edge of the shovel, and as the shovel goes through his neck, I just kind of give it a flick so its head rolls towards towards these guys here.
Yeah.
And I look up
I
at
shout
them and
out.
grin.
I shout out, "You're welcome!"
Alright. This Null sees this and kind of turns, walks over over here, and he's going to take a shot at Zachriel for slaying his master, and pings off of his armor. And can you pronounce the name for me again?
Delia.
Delia. Like, I made a deal with ya. Delia. Okay.
Or like Cordelia without the core.
Right. Delia, is your turn.
So, for a 20-foot radius, if I aimed a fireball right here, would it hit all 4 of those dudes?
Hold on, I have a template.
You would get 5 of it.
Oofty.
Come on. Oh my god, please. No. No.
5.
Why is it so small? Yeah. You could even do,
Alright.
like,
She could get all 5
you
though.
could get all 5.
She
No,
gonna
I don't
my
want to get
pussy.
the kitty.
You have Sculpt Spell.
Don't burn my pussy.
Oh, that's right.
Although it might not. Actually, you're probably right.
It wouldn't hit the cat at all.
It wouldn't hit the cat at all. So you doing that?
Yeah, let's do it.
So a big flame appears. Or you see this gnome point her finger and a streak of yellow light flashes out and strikes the ground. And so these guys need to make saves. Well, actually, that guy's probably dead. Let me see the damage. Oh, yeah. Alright, well, he's dead no matter what. And then, Dex. So, he's also dead. And... also dead. Damn. It's 3, 6... What about this guy?
2, 4, 6, 8. Who do you know?
All right.
Appreciate?
All these dudes just burn to a crisp.
Not gnomes.
Nice work. He's dead. Illyria, it's your turn. The battlefield has been very cleared.
Okay, I'm gonna get Valora to bite that guy.
Alright. That's a hit. Nice.
And is he not dead yet?
Nope.
Okay, so she's gonna be like biting onto him, and then I'm gonna get him with my bow.
Alright.
And I'm going to. So I can do an advantage on that, being inspired?
No. If you can add a D... Is it 8 now that she's 5, or is it still D6?
Yeah, 1d8.
You can add a D8 to the roll, and you can choose to use it before or after. So it's a bonus. So make the attack roll. Okay, that hits. So you wouldn't have to use inspiration. So Valora jumps up and grabs, just bites into the Gnoll's arm and pulls him open, and the target gets wider, and you take a shot, pierces him right through the kidney, and he screams out in pain. Still alive though. That one's dead. That one is next. He angrily just kind of overhead swings his glaive towards Zachriel. Actually, no, he doesn't have a glaive. He has a spear. He's going to try to like turn his hips and shoot or move his spear towards Zachriel. But Valora's got such a tight grip that he can't even really move. He rolled a 1. That one's dead. And that one's dead. And it's Hum's turn.
Hum pulls out her crossbow and she takes a shot at this guy in front of Zachriel.
Alright. Misses, unfortunately.
And grumbles a little bit and then goes back to her things.
Floriana.
Are these guys in a line?
Yeah, I would say so. As they're all sort of combating with each other. Carahill's over here, and this one's just fighting here. Yeah, sure.
Alright. Oh. Well, you said that's, like, you're taking care of that anyway.
I mean, you can say it happens.
Alright, well, she's gonna lightning bolt.
I like that idea. So she lightning bolts, and let me roll their dexes.
Oh, that's
Okay.
not what I wanted. You change that real quick. Roll the thing.
Oh my god.
Why is it not?
Oh, you need to
He's
go into
probably
the
in
actual
this-
spell page and change how it displays.
Yeah, I did. I changed it to attack.
What the heck? Try again.
Has no damage.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not right.
Whoa. That's not right. You drag it from the compendium?
Yep.
What the hell? Okay.
You want me just to roll the 8d6?
Yeah, good. What's her spell save?
Spell save is 15.
Okay. They're locked in combat. All of them just fucking die. Zapped away. Nice.
Right, so her.
And the guards just kind of like look flabbergasted. They look back at her and they're like, "Thank you." And then this gnoll kind of saw the yellow light, turns around and takes a shot at Delia. He rolls a 9.
Can I throw up my shield?
The reaction spell?
Yeah.
You can. And it deflects off of your arcane force. And this one kind of sees that Zachariel is still up and kind of lets go of his bow and just charges over here and tries to just spear him with 2 hands. But rolls a 7. Zachariel, it's your turn.
Alright. Okay. Well,
Are you gonna use your reaction too, or?
Yeah, I was gonna use my reaction.
All right.
So as he charges towards me, I knock his spear away with the shovel and hit
That's
him
a
in
hit.
the. That's not. Okay. 8.
Okay. With the superiority die.
Yeah.
Math. 13.
13.
All right. Now it's your turn.
Now it's my turn. I will attempt to shove him to the ground like his master.
All right.
Ooh.
Ugh. 4. He's down. Wait.
Oh my god.
The south of you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. He is prone.
And then I attack.
All right. That is a miss, sadly.
Wow.
Damn. That's a hit.
That's it.
And describe.
This one I come down on its neck again, and then I just kind of give it a little flick, and the head just like pops off of this guy's chest.
All right.
Like I'm throwing their heads at each other. I don't know.
All right. This gnoll sees the streak of lightning coming from Floriana, and he's going to shoot at her. 19 to hit for 8 piercing.
Yeah, that.
Delia.
It was this guy that.
Yep.
So I'm not happy that he tried to attack me, so I'm gonna throw 3 magic missiles at him.
The first level, or are you saying
Yeah.
it's a third? Okay, so 10 force. So he takes 10 force damage. Ugh! He kind of just stares at you. He kind of drops his bow. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Illyria.
Okay, Valora's gonna go for another bite on this guy beside Zachariel.
All right. That's a hit. She rips off his arm, and he just kind of screams and just kind of like gets onto his knees. and-
Sprays blood all over Zachariel.
Pretty much. And he's down.
And then I'm gonna shoot at that
Oh,
guy
sorry.
there.
Yes, go ahead. Gotta get used to level 5. That is a hit. So as the magic missile strikes this guy right in the chest, he drops his bow, and then Delia, you see an arrow protrude from... Where's it protrude from? Illyria?
through his neck.
Yeah. From the other side of his neck, an arrow just... And he just kind of, like, shakes a bit and just slumps to his knees.
Oh my.
And, just as that...
I'm done.
Huh?
I said I'm done.
and we are out of initiative.
Wait, who's this guy?
Oh, wait. Oh, I'm sorry. Hum, it's your turn.
So Hum runs forward, and she shoots at this guy over here. The
All
guy
right.
that's left.
That's
And
a
she's
hit.
going to use magic missiles. Not magic missiles. She's going to use psychic blades.
Alright. Okay, so that's 8 plus 10, 18. He is not looking good. He kind of looks around. It's not his turn, though, so... That's it?
That's it.
Alright. Floriana.
The guy that just shot her. Gonna catch a lightning bolt to the face. Or not a lightning. Shock beam.
Alright. That's a hit. Alright. That goes up to 2d10, by the way, because of level 5.
Oh, right. I'll just...
That kills it, though.
Okay.
And just kind of like slumps to the ground. Now we're out of initiative. And the bell, as like it goes down, the guards kind of like look around, and one of them shoots up another flare that's yellow. And a few minutes pass, and the bell ceases. And they sort of just kick the gnolls, and they look over to the party, and they say, "Thanks a lot!" And they start kind of gathering them together.
Anytime!
What, You also, like, look around, or look across, like, to the other side of town, you can see another yellow flare go up. And, Zachariel, you know that this signal means that, the known threat has been dealt with. And that's why the bell stopped.
Yep.
Do we find anything interesting on these guys?
Nah, just their shitty weapons and their shitty clothes and their shitty armor.
Okay. I move forward because I'm in awe that there's another gnome in town.
Was quite the entrance.
That was pretty crazy, wasn't it?
That was awesome!
Yeah, I've never seen gnolls explode right in front of my face.
Can you do that?
No. I have other powers. I'm Hum. I don't think I've ever met you before.
Well, I spend most of my time at the mage college, so that's probably why you've not seen me around. I am, you can call me Delia, or Cordelia, or Dee Dee, or Tori, anything you want.
Sounds fantastic.
I'm gonna shake Hum's hand.
It's so weird. I thought I was the only gnome in town. How long have you lived here?
Oh, well, my family's lived on the outskirts of town for forever. So we kind of keep to ourselves.
Yes.
They
yeah,
never
yeah.
make mention of their race when selling their bread. As far as you can tell.
Huh. We need to go find Tedeas.
Is that
Yes.
another member of your guys' party?
Yeah, he's about my height, human.
Blonde hair,
Probably old
really
money,
real thick Russian accent.
No, what's Russian?
Well,
Well, yeah, right?
Got a real thick Eastern accent. He kind of sounds like. Hang on now. I could really use a drink.
I think I saw someone like that. Was it yesterday?
It was this
Today.
morning. This morning.
I saw someone like that earlier today.
Oh,
Oh, yeah? Where was he going?
Well, I followed him for a little bit. But he didn't seem to want any help, even though he looked rough. And he
That
was by
sounds
the
like
mage
Tedeas.
college.
Well, at least
Wait.
we know he got here
You-
safely.
he was in town.
Yes.
Did that fool walk all night?
Well, it looks like he had.
Hum's eyes get dark, but she just shuts up.
Something
been important.
crazy must have been going on.
You
Having
should go
to
check
walk
on his
all
family
night.
at their bar. Maybe he's there.
No. Let's stay away from the bar.
But why?
How's Sihara? Is she okay? Did we check on Floriana?
Floriana's fine. She's just kind of like marveling at her new powers, and she's back at the cart, and she's just kind of like she has Sihara in her arms, and she sees Zachriel kind of coated in blood, and she just kind of like cradles Sihara to her chest to kind of like hide the gruesomeness from her.
Oh, I'm covered in blood.
Well, the river isn't too far off, so you can probably rinse.
Excuse me. I need to go wash this off.
It's easy enough. You get to the shore, and you probably have like a piece of cloth, and you can just, wipe off the blood.
I also have a water elemental in a bottle.
It's true. It's true. You can do that too. Hold on, stand by.
Yeah, let's word out, and I get him to throw water at me.
It's like a
Hum
hose.
is so
Squirt.
excited to have
Yes, I'll
another.
drop
Right. Hum is so excited to have another gnome in her presence. She just keeps asking Delia tons of questions.
Hum, don't hog the newcomer. Hey, I'm Illyria.
Hi, I'm Delia.
Nice to meet you. That was pretty sweet. Where'd you learn that from?
Oh, from the mage college. I specialize in evocation spells.
Nice. Oh, by the way, this is Valora.
Laura's just kind of like looking at Delia, then looks back at Illyria, then looks back at Delia, and kind of sees that you're being friendly. So just kind of like approaches
Yeah, I
Delia.
nod my head to Valora, and so Laura goes over to her and gives her a little lick.
Does the thing that cats do when they like rub their head, like almost a headbutt against her.
Yeah.
Is this cat bigger than I am?
Probably
yeah.
as big as you.
That's cute. I'm gonna pet Valora.
I'd say that she accepts. 1 second. Okay. Hi, I'm back. So the sun begins to reach the horizon. What do you guys do?
I just want to go and get in my own bed tonight.
I want to go talk to my brother.
But you can't get in your own bed because we can't go to the bars. You just said
Why
that.
can't? No, I said we can't go to that bar.
Why?
What is she?
Try to
What is
check
she?
on him.
Do you mean?
He's not there. He's not there, Zachriel. I can't tell you. He's just not there.
What's going on here?
Hum just starts
What
tearing
is
up and
going
walks away.
Why is everyone so secretive around here?
I don't know.
So at this point, Carehill comes up to you guys, and she says, she kind of has like a tear in her eye, and she says, it's hard for me to say this, but I don't know if I can keep traveling with you all much anymore. I'm not sure I can handle all of the fighting and the long travel. I think I'll stay in Forstride at the Temple of Kalevmor.
That's strange because you're very good at it.
She kind of blushes and nods, and she says, I don't know, I don't feel I'm up to it. But if you need my help, I'll be here.
Hum sits down in the middle of the field and just starts bawling.
Aw.
Want to give
Why
her
is everybody leaving me?
Jesus.
Hum just gloms onto Delia. Will you come with us, please? I don't want to be alone anymore.
Jesus.
Hum. What about us? Hello?
I'll be a big, very melodramatic. We're not going anywhere.
You're gonna leave us, Floriana, and Tedeas left us, and Karen left us.
No,
Was it Tedeas coming
didn't-
back? Aren't we meeting up with him?
I didn't say that.
It'll be alright. It's okay.
I didn't think it'd get this angsty.
Remember that Hum is a really young gnome.
She is a young gnome.
Yeah.
Actually, this is a fact I don't know. How old is Delia?
She's like 30.
Ooh, you're both young.
Yeah, we're both young. My parents died when I was young, and now I don't have my Tedeas.
Alright. I think... So...
You just said Tedeas is here.
Alright.
I can help you guys look for him if you want.
Hum brightens up. Will you?
Yeah. Take us to where you last saw him.
She jumps up and dries her eyes and says, yes, please, can you show us where he was?
Of course. Can I check on my family first? Make sure they're okay, and then we can
By
go.
all means, yes.
Okay, so you return to your parents' place, your family's home. They're all fine. They see you come in and they're like, is it... Actually, you knock on the door, and then it kind of like cracks open. Is it safe?
Yes, it's safe.
And then the door kind of opens up, and then your father looks outside, and he's just, oh, wow. Well, that's what we get for living on the outskirts.
I'm gonna give him a hug and then tell him that I'm gonna show them to where they last saw their friend.
Well, be careful. Can you guys hear that siren in my background?
No,
Okay, cool.
you're hearing things.
I'm hearing things. I'm sick. I'm delirious. So he just says, be careful, and yeah.
Don't worry, sir. I will take perfect care of your daughter.
He, hey, what's his name, Cinna?
Farkas.
What, say that again?
Farkas.
Fart. The gnome looks Zachariel up and down and says,
I puff my chest out just a little bit to
"Show the badge."
Yeah.
He looks up and he says, "Oh, a way shield. Pleased to meet you. I'm Farkas."
Oh, the pleasure's all mine. I'm Zachariel.
He looks up to you, raises his hand.
I kind of like crouch down and extend my hand.
You, he gives you a hearty shake with his hand, with your hand.
Okay, well, let's go then.
Okay, so you guys start making your way to Forstride, or to the city proper. You get back to the road and you make your way into the city.
Oh, can we make a pit stop before we
Let's roll it. Forstride.
find Tedeas?
Alright, so you guys are here on this road. And just as you guys sort of approach the gate, Zachariel says this.
Oh, you wanted to take a pit stop, Zachariel?
Yeah, I just want to stop by the way shields.
Okay. Wait, don't we have to return that thing?
Engine, yes.
It's sort of more on the way than the way shields. Although you might want to return an empty cart to the way shield since you borrowed it from there.
Yeah. Alright, how about this? You guys go ahead. I will bring the engine back, and then bring the cart back to the way shield, drop off my wife and child, the Gordon, then I'll meet you.
Who's going where?
Just got, she's kind of embarrassed and she's just got her head kind of tucked down and just following whomever.
Or we can all travel together, but this engine is going to be a hassle now. Can only imagine how upset they're going to be that we broke it.
We can't let Zachariel take all the
Heat?
yelling.
I mean, maybe it's a easy fix.
Okay, well, let's go.
Alright, so you guys start heading towards the Elemental Industrial Hill. You walk through the gate. Whoa, why can't I select? Oh, because I'm on the wrong page. You guys start making your way up there. And, you kind of walking through. Which way do you go? This matters. Okay.
Quickest route.
Hold on.
Where do we have to go?
God. To return the water elemental propulsor back to clear currents.
And totally not get our damage deposit back.
Yeah. There's really not much of a faster way in this case, unfortunately. That feature works better on the other side of town. Sorry, Hum. However, you all... Oh, damn it, I'm on the wrong page again. You all get to hear. And you see a little bit of a commotion. Down the street, because you can see this from here. About over here, you see a big group of Forstride militia, and it looks like they're setting up a small barrier. They have rope with these blue flags hanging on it, and they're stretching it across this intersection here.
Ilaria, isn't that by your brother's place?
Yes. Okay, I'm going to run up to the barrier and I'm going to ask what's going on.
Okay. You run up to the barrier, and one of them kind of puts his hands up and says, the street or this block is, the street is closed for a moment. We're investigating, and then he kind of looks at you, and then he kind of falls silent, and you see past him. You see Gorbash, and he's sort of looking at something that is kind of hard to make out at first because the sun is sort of in your eyes. You notice that from the ground there's this thin spire of like rock jutting up, and it looks like there's a person hanging on it. And Gorbash kind of looks in your direction, sees you, and his shoulders slump.
Can I see who's hanging?
You can't really tell from where you are. You'd have to get closer.
Hum
Okay,
runs up behind Illyria.
So, okay, I get closer.
So you kind of... The militiaman doesn't stop you, and you're able to move past the little, crime scene thing. And you get closer to the Spire of Earth, and impaled on this spike of earth, you recognize your brother. And Gorbash kind of like walks up to you and puts his hand on your shoulder, and he says, "Illyria, I'm sorry."
No, Gorbash, what? Oh my god, what happened?
He says, somehow during the hold on, I need to look at the thing. He says during the caution alerts we had less of our men on staff while they were dealing with it, and it seemed like your brother must have been just walking home from work, and somebody did this to him. And Illyria, you kind of realize, like, you're looking at this, and you're sort of realizing that this was very recent. Within 10 minutes. And you kind of, like, look at it closer, and you see carved into his forehead oh my god. This. And on the spike, like, that's sort of like below him, in this sort of it's like the stone is colored like with a bright yellow. Sort of, it almost looks like it's scrawled, but it seems like it's flush with the stone. It says, "All will be crushed by the divine mountain."
Come over here.
I'm already standing beside you.
Doesn't this look familiar?
Yes, very familiar. Illyria, are you okay? Hum is stroking Illyria's back.
Just reaching all the way up.
Yes.
I can't. But can you? I'm just crying by now.
Nix, would you like a break?
Oh, well, I'm okay.
Okay, I
It's
just
my
want to make sure.
character.
You're a good actor. Alright.
Hey, what's going on? Oh,
God damn it.
God.
Stand by.
Oh.
Sorry.
So I checked my brother and he's definitely dead.
Oh, he's dead. He is not of this world. He is an ex-owner of Solid Strides.
Ah.
We must find who did this, and they must pay.
So, what do you do? You know that this happened very recently. You know that militiamen are kind of like looking around and trying to find, anything. This is a homicide investigation after all.
Illyria, we need to go into his shop and see who's
Robash.
there.
We need to, talk to Gorbash.
Robash,
Yes.
see that symbol on the young man's forehead?
Is that not the same one from that, the victims
cave-in.
the victims with, yes, exactly.
Yes.
What was it?
The cave-in at the beginning when the sinkhole.
Yes.
Whoever did this probably has that symbol tattooed onto them somewhere. So that is something that your men could be looking for.
That's a good point. And he kind of calls over one of his corporals and says, "Have everyone on duty just check around for this tattoo."
Don't
Or
let them approach.
Hmm?
Don't let them approach. This person will be very dangerous.
use your best judgment, he says to his corporal. And he sort of goes off, starts spreading this information. Meanwhile,
Gorbash, you need to get him down.
the trouble is he's actually sort of lofted off the ground a little bit. He says, yeah, we do. And he kind of looks at Illyria, kind of winces, and he kind of grabs his body and kind of
Whoa. Wait.
How about the shovel?
Yes. I was thinking.
And by the way, the shovel is just screaming right now, in just this, not screaming at you, but just you feel a very, very poignant rage from the shovel.
Yep. Shovel's very angry right now. I'm gonna try and mold down the spike so that it comes lower.
Yeah, it's simple enough. You can even mold the spike out of him if you wanted.
Yeah.
Am I a robot right now?
Nope.
Okay, good. My voice is orange. Okay, I'm good. So you're
You
able
sound
to...
normal, actually.
Good. So the spike kind of comes out and it's kind of gruesome. But the body is kind of down. They have a not a gurney, but a stretcher, and they kind of lay him down on it. He's very dead.
We'll find who did this, Illyria.
Your brother's death will be avenged.
Is there anything
I'm
else?
stroking his face and just,
I'm-
saying goodbye.
Starting to sense a trend here. First, cultists of the ocean, now cultists of the land.
Maybe the other one is the cultist of the wind.
Which other one?
We found 3 of them.
Do you mean
The
the
one
ones
with-
walking towards Feathergate Spire?
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, good.
this comes to mind. This symbol
Yes,
comes to
that's
mind.
exactly what comes to mind, yes.
Oh, good. First things first.
We need to
Like-
have a proper burial for
Yes.
autopsy.
Larry, do you mind if I investigate your brother? Perhaps the
Yes.
attacker left some sort of sign or...
Yes, go ahead. Anything that'll help.
Alright.
Hum has a hold of Valeria's shoulders.
I am going to go through this dead brother's pockets. I'm looking for anything. But...
Okay. Roll an investigation.
Alright. My strong suit. 5.
You can't really find anything of note on his person.
Right.
You find like keys to his house and some papers that are just like notes that he wrote, talking like a notebook with like notes, his personal notes.
I don't
Maybe we
read
should
them.
go and investigate his work.
I think so.
Gorbash says, "Yeah, I'll let you into the building. That's easy enough."
Well, we have the keys, don't we?
Well, I do.
Well, no, we do.
He kind of smiles, shaking his head. He says, "All right." Then he kind of starts walking toward the building.
Hum guides Illyria.
So,
Come on, let's go.
you enter.
I'm gonna... When they go through his door, I'm gonna look around the immediate area. Is there any, like a long shot, but are there footprints
Roll
leading away
survival.
from...
You do not see any sign of passage that doesn't belong to anybody that's here already.
Alright. I follow them in.
You guys enter the lobby, and you enter the lobby. What do? You see the desk that the receptionist had, or the receptionist desk.
Linda? Linda's desk?
Linda was a nice lady. She's blind though.
She was a new
Crazy.
lady
Weird.
that I did not trust.
Also,
Do you have
her name wasn't Linda.
Okay.
No, it was
well,
Helen. We called her Linda, remember?
Yes.
well, did your brother keep any records of his employees? Does he have perhaps a residence?
Well,
Hum
Probably
just
be the
starts
most
digging through
files.
Helen's desk.
We walk behind the desk, and you see a drawer kind of ajar, and papers kind of shuffled around. Go ahead with that perception. You kind of notice the disarray. Give me an investigation. Is Delia with them right now?
Yes, I'm invested now.
Is she doing anything?
Do you guys need any help? I don't.
Well, have you seen this symbol anywhere before?
I don't know. Have I?
You have not. You've heard about
No.
the goings on, you've heard talk about this event that happened outside of the city where there's a sinkhole and they found a bunch of murder victims, but that you don't know the details.
No, I'm sorry. I don't.
Hey, Delia, help me dig through this desk, see if we can find anything that looks
Is there-
suspicious.
Is there anybody else in the building?
No, the building was closed down except for one security guard that your brother hired and is now talking with Gorbash.
I'm gonna help Hum look through the desk.
Roll investigation. Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, with that,
Do you see anything else?
you something about this drawer is kind of off, and you pull it out, and it didn't look like there was a drawer built underneath it. but you find sort of wedged into the desk. Like there's no, it's not a secret compartment. It's literally wedged into the desk. There's this, this sort of like token, and it was sort of wedged. It was sort of wedged in the drawer. It looks like it fell down there by mistake. And you pull it out, and it has that same triangle with the line in its symbol.
I'm gonna show it to Hum.
I knew she was dirty.
And it's also made.
Valeria!
It's also made with the token is made with this sort of dull red rock that you haven't really seen the likes of anywhere.
Do you recognize this, Delia? Do you know what this is?
No, I have no idea.
Roll a nature check.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Brain today. You recognize this immediately. This is a special mineral that's called blood flint. And the only place in this region that you know it comes from is a certain mine near Orborough.
Near where?
Orborough.
You said it's blood flint?
Yeah, it's called blood flint. It's this dull red, kind of rough-looking mineral, and then like inlaid in it with a darker stone is the earth cult symbol. I won't mince words anymore.
Well, it's called blood flint, and it's found near Orborough.
Wasn't that where Altosi said that he had some dealings?
Yeah, I get at the letter.
Well,
Yeah,
all
he's got a
signs,
supplier there.
all signs are pointing towards Orboy.
We need Tedeas.
Yes.
We need to find Helen, whatever her name is.
Linda?
Linda?
Linda.
What a shame. I thought she was a nice lady.
I knew she was fishy from the moment I saw her.
Okay, we go out to Gorbash and the
I'm going to
that.
explain to Delia really quick behind everybody's back. So when we came, Helen was the new receptionist, and she was supposedly blind, but when Illyria held her hand out to her, she shook it. And we just felt hinky about her, and I guess we were right.
Okay, you know how secretaries usually have like little jackets or something? Would she have left something behind like that?
Like a cardigan.
Yeah.
Higher or lower?
Oh, lower.
Ugh.
Why you always go higher?
I went higher last time.
You find no such object except for that little token.
Even more suspicious.
It seems
she
like-
doesn't even own a cardigan.
It seems like she like tried to hide it at some point and just got wedged between the drawer and the structure of the desk.
Okay, so I'd imagine her smell would be on that
On the chair?
rock mineral.
Sure. You want Flora?
Okay, yes, I want Laura to sniff her out.
Okay, so make a perception check with Valora. I think she gets advantage.
Yes.
I'm getting Twilight Princess vibes.
Perception, right? What was that again?
Perception. Alright. So she kind of sniffs it, and she just kind of like sniffing around, and she starts to walk outside the lobby.
Okay, I'm following her.
And she walks down the street a bit, right back to the scene. And then she gets about 20 feet away, and then she stops. And then she kind of looks up and she kind of tilts her head.
Like, looks up to the sky.
Looks up at you and tilts her head like, I'm confused. What's your passive perception right now? Is it 15? Illyria?
Where did I find that?
It's under, it's by your skills. Let me look.
Right above your tools.
15.
15.
Okay, so you look down and, like, she looks up at you, and then she kind of looks down, she kind of, like, paws the earth, and you notice that the paved ground, it looks like it was disrupted.
I check out the ground some more.
You what?
The ground. I'm gonna check the ground.
Okay, roll perception. You get a very strong feeling that this was burrowed through.
Guys, I think there's a tunnel under here.
You get the impression that it was, like, burrowed through, but it's probably collapsed, because there's no hole there.
Oh, okay.
I mean, Zachariel could come
So
up.
something dug its way through.
Zachariel could come up and do, like, mold earth, and he'd just find more ground.
We're going to need to go to Ouroboros.
All signs point towards Orbo. Which means... need Tedeas.
We need Tedeas.
Let's go.
Where did he go?
So are
We
they
knew where he
going
went,
to
we
take...
could find him.
Are
Right,
we going to
what was
take...
the last time?
Well, hold on. Go ahead, kitties.
Are we going to make sure that Altosi is brought to the mortuary?
Yes, of course.
Alright, we bring him, we get him buried, obviously. Most important. Drop the engine off. Bring my family to Gordon. Find Tedeas.
Find Tedeas.
Also return the cart when I bring my family. Because carts don't grow on trees, you know. Well, they do.
Well,
Wait, before we leave the store, the shop,
Yeah.
who's that one was working with my brother again?
His assistant?
Yeah.
That would be... I have it in my notes.
I have it in mind somewhere too.
Oh, shit.
I know so many games. I'm looking for his name.
No! What? Oh my god. OneNote. Help. Well, why am I in... I tried to do a find in my OneNote and it took me to Sif Bay Air, Justin.
I'm sorry, what?
I have the Sif Bay Air notes in my OneNote, and like I tried to do a find and it took me there for some reason.
Oh boy.
It was like session 25 notes. What? We haven't had that many yet. It's here, dang it.
Oh, Trevon? Trevor?
Oh, Trevon, yeah. Yeah. Trevon, his assistant.
Okay, was he there or anywhere?
No, it's after hours, like the sun is setting. It's probably dusk by now.
We should probably tell Gordash, though, to find Trevon.
It's simple enough. You inform him, and he tells his men.
Oh God. There's no way that shop's gonna be open.
Zachariah, you are correct.
Would I be waking up from my crash about now?
Yeah, probably. And I would say that you get the benefit of a long rest, so you get another point of exhaustion off.
Oot.
But your sleep schedule's fucked. I'm not going to hold you to that, though, because it's kind of,
When I wake up, I kind of want to write on a tiny bit of paper that I think a dragonfly can carry.
Mm-hmm.
Am fine. We'll meet you later, and kind of put it on Udarnik's back.
Yeah.
And tell him, fly around until you find them. Go find them.
It buzzes its wings and then leaves out of a door. Or it leaves out of a window.
And I just roll over to keep going to sleep.
Keep resting?
Yeah.
Alright. So, let me change the music.
Before we left the store, I wanted to check like his office and stuff to see if he left anything that was mentioned in the letter, to see if like maybe that got taken.
Right. So he mentioned
I'm back.
he mentioned the Earth skiff. And he mentioned something for you.
For Valora.
For Valora, for you. In his office, you don't find anything of note other than, papers, records. Dusk at market, please. And you don't find any sort of device in there, because it doesn't seem like you really kept it in there. You find like a toy that he made with like earth magic, magitech, but nothing else really of note. You do have like keys to your house, though. Your
I'm
brother's
gonna
place.
go to the house afterwards.
Okay. You don't find anything in his office, though, except for records. Do you like peruse them, or are you gonna look for Helen?
Pardon me?
Are you gonna look for any records pertaining to Helen?
Yes.
Okay.
Gotta find out where she is.
So you find her records, and you find an address.
Ooh, address.
And it's on the other side of town, a ways up. Ways up the hill. And I'll say, right around here. And for fun, Tedeas, we'll say you're
Sir,
here.
can you, where is it?
Hold on, I'm pinging it. I marked it with orange, but I'll ping you. You should see it now.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, are you guys still staying together for this? Alright. Okay, so Illyria comes out of the building with this. Is everyone else still there with her? Except
Yes.
for Tedeas? Okay. So what do you do now? Are you gonna...
Did you find anything, Illyria?
Oh, would I have taken the little toy?
You can if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the little toy.
Okay.
Do I know what it does? Is it something fancy?
It's
So
just
something-
like... It's just like a little, like, the toys that, like, they flip to walk?
Okay.
It's just a little knick-knack.
Oh yeah, I'll just take it with me.
Okay.
Yeah, and now I'm gonna go home and see if anything's gone wrong there.
So you find your home in perfect shape. And on the coffee table you see It looks like he was about to wrap something, but he didn't get around to it.
I go and check it out.
All right. You see this very spiffy looking piece of armor that looks like it would fit Flora.
I let Valora sniff it. I go, "What do you think, girl?"
And she's just kind of like ambivalent about it. And you kind of monkey around with it, and you find out how to like sort of slip it on her, and there's a note with it explaining its use and what it can do, and I will give you that handout shortly. I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me, stream.
Bless you.
Oh wow, hold on. Do you see that?
Yeah, I do. I'm just reading it.
Cool. It's in the magic items
That
folder.
is really cool.
Hey,
Look at you.
Right?
Alright, so Valora has that now, and her AC goes up a little bit too, because it's breastplate. Which is 14 plus dex, plus the bonus you get because ranger.
Cat is probably tankier than I am now.
Well, her one weakness is going to be saves. So have fun with that when that happens.
so because right now her AC is 15.
It's 15. It's 15 because your proficiency and her. Hold on, let me look at her.
Well, what's her dex? Like +3, +4?
No, it's +2. So it's going to
Oh.
be 16 plus your proficiency bonus, so 19. Your AC is going to be 19.
Oh, we have the same AC.
She's
Armor
beefier
buddies.
than I am.
Alright. So that's a thing. What do you do after you discover that?
I just kind of look up to the heavens and say thank you.
Oh.
You know, under my breath, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Is she outside when she does that?
I think she's inside. Right?
Okay.
I would think.
Yeah.
What is she looking?
Alright, let's go, guys.
Well, Delia, sorry you've had to join us at a time of sorrow, but
Well,
Thank
let's go find your friend.
Yeah, we need to find Tedeas.
alright, well, we'll have to wait to turn the engine in tomorrow. I
we
imagine the
leave
store
it?
is closed.
Can we leave it in the way shield shed again?
Well, yeah.
Okay, so you guys begin to make your way across town. And when you get to here,
Because isn't Delia showing us where she last saw him?
Right, and that
saw
would
Tedeas.
involve crossing the bridge. And when you cross the bridge, Zachariel, you feel you see like a small like creature in the sky flying down, and it kind of perches on your head, and it goes.
I raise my two hands to try to grab a hold of it,
You
like
kind of
swatting a fly.
you swat it and flies off, and then it kind of like lands on your hand, and then kind of looks up at you, and you see the paper kind of tied to it.
That's the dragonfly. That's
Tedeas' little pet.
Oh, what'd you call it?
Udarnik.
Udarnik,
Where is Tedeas?
You notice a little paper attached to him.
I'm kind of jumping at Zachariel's hands, trying to get to the paper,
I bend down.
and I take off the paper.
And it says, what's it say?
It said, "In town. I'm fine. We'll find you."
Does anybody have a writing instrument?
Wait a minute.
Oh, I do.
I'm sure somebody has one.
I'm gonna take the paper from. I'm gonna ask Come if I can have the paper.
I hand it over to her.
I let Valora sniff it.
Wow, dirty. Okay, roll perception for Valora.
Let's do it.
Almost as bad as what I was going to suggest.
She is a bloodhound now. I mean, she has advantage on smelling, so, it makes sense. Oh, yeah, okay.
Right to the front door.
Yeah, so she leads you pretty much right up the main street, and then to the left. Wait, no, to the right. Your right.
And I'm guessing Zachariel has the dragonfly kind of cupped in his hands so that it can't get to him first.
What? Oh.
I mean,
I guess it wouldn't matter because he could see through his eyes.
I didn't try to do that, so I just bent down with the dragonfly. I don't know if as soon as you took the paper, it flew away.
It did. As soon as you took the paper, it just kind of flew off. So you see, no, you wouldn't see it because dragonflies are fast as fuck.
Right,
They're
right.
so fast.
They're stupidly fast.
They're stupidly fast. So you get to you get to this building, and Valora kind of like stops in front of it. It's dark by now, and Sihara's kind of whining, like, "I want to go home."
She starts whining?
Yeah, it's night. She's almost home, but she's not home yet. Sihara starts whining because she's a little girl. If you don't have kids to bed in time, they start getting antsy.
It's true. Zachariel, do you and Floriana want to take her home while we go and fetch Tedeas?
Well, yeah, if you know where he is, sure. Maybe I'll take the cart and bring it to the way shield, and we'll see Gordon, and I'll ask him my favor, and we can meet up later today. Drinks?
Twiddles and fiddles?
All right.
Okay.
So, can you tell me again what you're doing?
So Zachariel is going to take Floriana and Sihara to do
His business.
cart errand, and
Okay.
and we're going to go and corner Tedeas.
All right. So you, Zachariel and his fam, come up this way. You kind of open the door, and it's not locked, but there's like
Actually, Can I send Valora with them in case you guys need us?
Sure. So now you're at this sort of tenant house, and you have no idea what room he's in.
Right, we need Valora to find him.
Oh, that's right. Okay, Valora's with us.
You like send Valora, and then you're like, wait, and then you're, huh? Comes back. So they're two
I'll be
competent.
fine.
Two competent warriors. They'll be fine. So we'll do Zachariel's family first. So you guys make it up the hill. You get to the Way Shield's headquarters. You open the door. You walk into this boy who's having a fit of coughs. He looks up. Hi, how's it going? Sorry, gotta get rid of a cough.
My God, boy, if you're sick, you should probably be home resting.
Oh, no one else could cover the night shift. He's like, it's alright, I've got tea.
Is the old man in?
Gordon?
Yeah.
He's probably out back with the horses, smoking a pipe.
Oh, still smoking, I see.
I've only seen
Maybe
him do
that's
it.
what's got you coughing.
Could be.
Smoke. Let me go have a word with him. I'm there.
And, she's holding Sihara. Or, yeah, you have Sihara with you, right?
Yep.
She's holding Sihara, and she just kind of walks with you. And, you guys get to the outside, and, you don't actually see any pipe smoke, but you do see Gordon sitting, sort of on this back porch, and he's kind of, he's just kind of watching the night sky.
Weren't you told to quit smoking?
He says, I
have a surprise for you.
I've only had
And
a couple.
hold the door open.
And they walk through, and he just kind of sits up and stands and says, "By God, you found them!"
I told you. I didn't do it alone, but
He just looks flabbergasted, and he says, "Floriana, it's great to know you're safe." And she smiles and she says, "Good to be safe."
Gordon, she can handle herself now. Quite frightening sometimes, actually. I don't know what happened, but she's changed for the better. Well, it's a good change. It's nothing bad.
She kind of smiles. Are you talking about her sorcerer powers?
Yeah.
She kind of smiles, and she holds up her hand away from Sihara as she's like kind of supporting like her butt as Sihara's just kind of like slumped against her, and lightning kind of crackles through her fingers, and Gordon's eyes just kind of widen. Oh my, that will come in handy.
Yeah, that's a thing. I don't. No idea how that happened.
I'm not sure either. Floriana says.
Anyway, I brought your cart back. Unfortunately, I'm gonna need it again tomorrow to bring the machine that's on it back to the shop.
Don't worry about it, he says.
Kind of have a little bit of an issue.
What's going on?
There's a family staying in my home, and now my family is home.
What? And you don't want to displace the new family?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure there are vacancies around town where they can make their new home.
Well, I think I'm going to, we'll see. We'll let the families meet and get along. Maybe we'll build on to the house. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Unfortunately, even though I just got them back, I don't think I'm done yet. So, would like to ask you, as a good friend of mine, if she can handle herself now, but could just do me this favor. Watch over them while I'm gone.
Oh, I was going to anyway.
Oh, perfect. Alright.
And he kind of like clasps your shoulder and says, I will watch over them, don't worry.
Alright, good. Don't smoke around my daughter.
He just chuckles and says, I don't smoke, I had one puff. One puff.
It's not me you have to worry about. She might shock you.
I see.
Actually, that could be a good way to get you to stop.
He said he just kind of like smiles and he says, "All right, Florian, if I take a puff, shock me. Go ahead." And she just chuckles and says, "All right, I will."
All right, Gordon, I don't know if you want to stay here and talk to your horses or whatever you're doing here.
I'm just enjoying the night air.
Me and the rest of the gang are going to meet at Twiddles and Fiddles. You guys would like to catch up, and I'll go retrieve our other member that took off in the night, or in the day.
He says, "That sounds nice. I think I will join you." We cut
All
to Valora sniffing around this tenant house, and this human wearing kind of nicer clothes comes up and says, "What are you doing here?"
We are looking for someone.
We're looking for a man. An Asmar, actually.
A what?
A tall man. With blonde
Goes
hair.
by Tedeas?
Oh, Tedeas. I think I rented a room to Tedeas earlier today.
Which room?
And as like he turns around, and just as he turns around, Valora just kind of like goes through his legs, sniffing, and then kind of just stops at a door, and just kind of
Right, we got it.
You got it.
Wait. Look, I can't be. I'm responsible for my tenants. What are you planning?
Do
We're
you know if
friends.
he's here?
We're friends.
Just let me.
We're very good friends.
I'm gonna stand here.
Oh, you can stand here.
Okay.
Hum walks to the door and starts pounding on it and says, "Tedeas, if you don't open this door, I'm breaking it down."
That's gonna cost you, he says. Don't break my door.
That wouldn't be nice to do to the nice man, would it? I slide the bed, I crack the door, and I give it like a half-hearted little spray. I know them.
And Hum
The
looks
door's open.
right at his face and says, "Altosi's dead."
When?
This evening when we arrived in town, he was... Remember the symbol from the cave-in?
The cultist to deal with the earth movements. The one I got, and I pull out the blade. This from.
Yes. It was tattooed on his forehead.
Carved into his forehead.
Carved into his forehead.
They do like that. Do
We
it
need
needs.
you. Well, Helen doesn't seem to be who she was.
Oh, bitch. You all should come inside. Bear with me. Don't worry about it, sir.
All right. And he kind of walks off.
Sorry about your door.
He says, "Just don't break it down," as he kind of like
Good.
walks away.
I open the door the rest of the way. Come on, come inside. We've lots to talk about. Where's Zachariel? And you, I know you. As I point down to the new gnome.
Hi again.
Is she how you found me? Are you much sneakier than I thought you were?
Valora comes up right to Tedeas.
Oh, that'll do as well. So I don't think I introduced myself very well last time. My name is Tedeas, and you are?
I'm Delia.
Delia. It's nice to see you again. As you can see, I'm feeling a little bit better. Not much, but...
Well, you look better.
So how do you know my friends here?
I helped them kill a bunch of gnolls.
I look up to them and I say, "You've been busy."
Yeah, busy chasing after you.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to make you worry, but Zachariel's not here, so I assume he's taking his family home.
And dropping off the cart.
Then we'll have a little bit of time. Come inside, let me talk to you about things.
I guess we're
Open the
all
door.
inside.
I let them into my nice little one-bedroom shithole of an apartment.
Yeah, pretty much.
Did you say a nice little shithole apartment?
One person shithole.
Yep.
Should I
A nice
wait out
shithole.
here?
Okay.
Delia, come on in.
Okay, I go in with them.
Close the door meekly. It's pretty late in the night. I don't want to wake up people.
Is Kara Hill still with us?
I think
I was
when
just
you were, I
thinking
think when you,
that.
I think when you walked up, I think she made her way to the temple quarter. When you're walking up the
Okay.
street, she kind of gave everyone a
Take
goodbye.
care.
She gave a hug and stuff. So yeah.
I didn't manage to fix it yet. Delia, I don't want you to think less of me, but
Fix what?
You need to tell her.
Illyria, I am, when we were in that fight with Joliver, he managed to, he got me. And visions, dreams, when the moon is up, my eyes and my and
Why couldn't you tell us this back and roll it?
I wanted to.
We would have gotten you here as fast as we could.
I understand.
We're friends, we're partners, aren't we? We can trust each other.
I trust you all. I trusted
I'm
you
still
all
a
to get
little
your safety.
emotional.
And I know it's been a very emotional night for you, and I couldn't hurt Zachariah's family, and I was very worried I might. You all had to rest over the night. I didn't want to be around you in those situations. But I've gotten new information. I think we can prepare and we can deal with me in a manner until we can get this solved. And I have a place I need to go to get this fixed.
Do you know how long it will take?
From what I understand, a very violent transformation is in my way in about 2 days.
Where do we need to go to get this fixed?
We will not be able to get there in time. So, what we will need to do is we will need, in 2 days' time, to contain me. Afterwards, we can travel a lot of time we need to, deal with what we need to. But for right now, I can't be by my family and I can't be by Zachariah's family. You are all capable. I have no doubt you could stop me. If I could hurt Sierra, I would never forgive myself. But yes,
Aren't they staying back now?
is
Oh, sorry.
Zachariah was making plans to leave them behind.
But I'm not in the mood to give secrets. I'm not. It's not in my nature to hide things. I didn't want to frighten a family that has gone through so much.
We have another issue.
Okay, I hugged Tedeas. I'm glad you're okay.
I'm sorry about your evening. He was a good man.
Yes, thank you.
We have another issue today.
What?
Kara Hill left us tonight.
How come?
She said the violence was too much and she is returning to the temple.
I just want to make this clear for Brittney's sake. She said, It was the constant travel that was bringing her down. Not like the violence per se, but like the constant like moving around.
Okay, so
it wasn't like
constant travel was too much, and she needed to stay back at the temple.
If that is what she wishes, I will have to come visit when I'm in healthier dispositions.
So I look at Delia. How do you like to travel?
Well, I haven't been very far, but I've always wanted to travel and become a great wizard.
Wanna go on an adventure?
Sure, why not?
You're quite brave. You hear a man say that he is cursed with the ability in 2 days' time to turn and perhaps eat everyone around him, and you just feel like signing on to that. It is very brave of you.
It doesn't
before
surprise me. She's a gnome.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Before we
two of
leave
you are
here,
amazing.
I think we should go get some good shackles.
I was thinking perhaps our friend with the shovel might bury her to me or place a nice little
Or that.
shackles. So it will be too nice
Both.
for him. We need to prepare, but afterwards I should be right as rain and everything should be the same. But
We should probably get you out of town, though. It's probably not a good idea to be in a town when this happens.
I agree. I was
We should
just
go meet up with Zachriel.
You know at least that tonight you're safe.
yeah.
Can we
So-
sneak him down to Twiddles and Fiddles? I mean, you have to pass poor decisions.
It might be best if I stay here. But I intend to tell Zachariel and explain that I didn't want his family to deal with it. They were tortured by that person.
Does Twiddles and Fiddles deliver?
You can, I don't know. You can ask them
going
to
to,
wrap up. You can ask them to wrap up a plate.
That's cute. We can deal with this. We're friends. Like a second family. We will manage it. It's just I need to know what I need to know, and I am not sorry that I had to leave and find out this information. Now I feel much more confident. The information is enough for me to prevent anyone from being hurt. But if I didn't know it, I felt it was just too risky to spend the night with all of you on the road. But thank you. My mind is much clearer now. I appreciate you. I guess interrupting my secrecy and invading my privacy. Thank you.
Are you not happy to see us?
You are the best thing I've seen in a day and a half. Hum is just sitting in the corner, kind of pouting, with her arms crossed her chest.
I do that little, yawn thing, and I grab Hum and I kind of slide her over. You too.
I kick him in the shins playfully.
I'm sorry I did that, Hum. You wouldn't let me go otherwise.
I forgive you.
All right. I'll buy you a drink. We'll make it all up. But you all should go. Make sure Zachariel's fine. Make sure he gets a good drink on me. And I kind of flick him a gold.
Can I tell him? Or do you want to tell him yourself?
You're much better with words. Feel free to. And Delia, thank you for watching out for my friends.
Oh, it was no problem.
But shoo, you all have a night to enjoy and rest to find, and I'll see you in the morning.
Hum looks
Good
at
night,
Delia
guys.
and says, "You ever been to Twiddles and Fiddles?
I have not.
You got to go." Hum smacks Tedeas and says, "Get some rest. You look like shit."
As opposed to what?
She just giggles and walks away.
And you guys leave?
Yeah, is it pretty much nighttime now?
Oh yeah, the moon's up. You look up, it's a waxing gibbous.
Then we probably should end for the night, seeing
Yeah.
it's 9:15.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I will say that we'll end with actually, just to clarify this for me, are you gonna take? Is Zachariel taking his wife and daughter to the house, or where are they gonna sleep for the night? Are they gonna go to Twiddles and Fiddles? What's going on?
He's gonna bring him to the Twiddles
Okay.
before, like, just to meet up with everyone, and then he's gonna bring him. That's the
Okay.
plan.
Okay. Then we'll end with you guys meeting up at the corner where Vardos Lane starts, and we'll start there next week.
Well,
Dun 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 dun.
So thank you for everyone that was watching. We're not having technical difficulties, and I'm gonna have to change that water thing next week. Yeah, thanks everybody. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
right.
Bye.